Now, for complete clarification, I am not a thriller or horror fan, simply because most of the time, they just feel like desperate attempts to scare people with the cheapest tactics possible. But, every once in a while, you will get a show or movie that is far better than that. And Happy Sugar Life is definitely that. What I thought was just going to be a series of episodes trying to shake your nerves with really overused and lame methods ended up being something that not only made my skin crawl, but was far smarter than I thought it would ever be. It was scary, shocking, nerve-wracking, truly heart-wrenching, and a lot more clever with its writing. But before we get into that, let's go over the story real quick. The story is about Sato Matsuzaka, an ordinary high school student who says she's finally found her one true love, much to the delight of everyone around her. But what nobody realizes is that this new companion of hers is actually a young girl named Shio, who Sato keeps in her apartment under lock and key, where they just mostly enjoy each other's company. But while Sato is slowly learning what it might actually mean to care about someone else, the people looking to get Shio back get closer and closer. So, to protect their happy sugar life, it becomes her personal mission to make sure nothing happens, even if it means doing some bad things along the way. So all in all, this sounds like a pretty creepy premise for a plot, and the show is very well aware of that. Actually, that's the point of the show itself. The show has a lot of different themes going on throughout: trauma, hope, love versus obsession, and a lot more. This is a cautionary tale about how a person's mind can be twisted or damaged by the people or the world around them. And it handles all of these things with a degree of maturity that is very admirable. This is a show that loves to delve into the mind of its little psycho, and explore how they're thinking and feeling, how their obsessions define or warps their worldview, and when it's not related to Sato, it uses very real situations to elicit emotions that would only be seldom felt in those situations. Really, all the characters here are portrayed as real people, with their own flaws and reasons for what they do. And it comes together to tell a story that is not only harrowing, but also tragic and horrifying. I haven't felt this way watching something since watching the uncut version of The Plague Dogs back in 2013, almost 10 years ago. I do have some issues with how some characters are introduced and never used again until the very end, and I feel like some events or reveals could have been reworked to have happened sooner, but that's really a small gripe. 9 out of 10, if you want something that'll truly leave an impact on you, this is a show worth killing for. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Undead Sonic 89 for his courteous $30 pledge on Patreon. Through his support, both this channel and my second one can keep making bigger and better projects. Thank you tremendously for your support.